1 in the morning. Happy Monday. First time streaming live on Monday. Schedule had changes, so gotta move with it. So I said, hey, opportunity, let's do it. So this is our setup. This Monday we didn't have much news. I think that's news release, but it wasn't anything crazy. As you see, we didn't have much of a reaction. You look. Right here. We'll do have a reaction. My bad. That time threw me off. But let me get this streaming software out the way so we can look at our other chart. Well, I guess I kind of need the streaming software so you can see. Right now you see gold in ES, and this is what ES and NQ is looking like right now. Just waiting to pin it. We got some time, bro. We got a lot of time, so ain't no rush. That's why I came over here a little early so we can just sit back and read it. I had to make a few changes because I noticed that with Client Tower, the way they calculated our volume profile wasn't really the way I wanted it to be calculated. So, we had to draw them holes on. So, tomato. Anyway, that's 7 minutes to the open. News. We're really just seeing what's going on so far. Prices trending to the upside with the indices, and gold. We kind of fell in from the high. See what volume is, and man, this is just so clean, bro. But my main thing is just making sure I switch back and forth. I may, forgive me if you don't see everything, but gotta make sure you guys see that. You're gonna see the execution anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this somewhere. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but we're gonna keep it somewhere in the mix. But nevertheless, let's just get back to trading, chilling. Happy Monday. How was everybody weekend, man? I was pretty, cool, calm, collected. Got some study time in. Had a pretty good weekend. I'm very happy when I'm able to get some productive things done and still, relax. But anyway, yeah, 5 minutes to the open. See what we got. Volume building up at. Just double checking my ATMs. The risk is dollar amounts the same, but the bucket contracts aren't, obviously, because they have different weight. It's like we're not to adjust our open one. Excuse me, not here, Jay. Build some receptors here on ES. Wait, we got time, bro. I like the setup, you guys. Gotta make it work the best so it's not it's easy to switch back and forth. It's all about just, you don't doing all that moving, and it's already trading's already pretty mentally involved already. Okay, we really gotta see what's gonna occur at this area right here, bro. I can honestly sit up here and say I know exactly what I want to see. Why enter? Oh, yeah, we mitigated that. Got another 2 minutes. NASDAQ really ain't going nowhere though. It's just interesting. It's kind of sitting there. Dang it, I'm not about to do that switching back and forth shit, y'all. But gold is ripping too. So I fuck with y'all. We unlocked. Okay, got a minute and a half. It's like you gotta have your safety checks, man, because it's just like, dang, come here and know when you want to enter. And then it's just like it's so mentally exhausting to hit that button again just because it's an error. It's like, damn, bro, I really wanted to enter here. So you gotta make sure your check offs. It's like check your pockets before you leave the door. Technical difficulties driving my goddamn on Gotta keep your head but the heck out of my goddamn on chair. I don't know what's going on. What's up, Tom? What up, Brody? It's locked. Unhand me. Unhand me. Okay, we gotta open. There we go, baby. There we go. Let's see what we got going on. We got a pin. Okay, we got some acceptance up here with where you gonna go. Alright, felon. Okay, acceptance. Okay. I'm so excited. Alright, let's see what you do right here. NQ already reached it. So far we're showing selling. Really want to see what ES do though. It's building volume there. See that shit? Y'all see that shit? It's building volume, yo. Hell nah, what the hell is flag on the play? Going from the previous day highs. That's that zero. Now let me see. My question is, Jay, do you buy? Yeah. definitely that. Uncovering. There's some deceptions right there. That's the high. Previous day high. You guys should be able to see this. I have to change some settings though, you guys. I don't like that. Come on, baby. Yes, come on. Pop, pop, pop. My TP hit. 1-on-1 smash. Just a second. Just a second. Un momento. Apologies. Now we're back. Hopefully I was, yeah. Oh, it's all good, baby. Good directing, Jay. Goldilocks live day trading. Where we going, baby? Where we going? Built some volume right there at the previous day high. I was looking at this pre-market, bro, and I was like, yeah, the previous day was pretty balanced. You cut the volume profile, and I'm like, yeah, I ain't feeling that. And it just came right back into it, and it didn't reject at the bottom of the range. I said, man, this shit can clear it. Cleared it. I reintroduced the Fib resource back to our trading bag toolkit. Yeah, and I started using it as like standard deviations. Just pin it to the range and let it do its thing. Let volume tell you what it want to do. Said, man, just trading so long that you just like, bro. Gets to the point out. I gotta, over here talking, I gotta update this. And the thing I fuck with Quan Tower, because I'm gonna show you how it looks on my trading view. I still got that too for back testing purposes. Nope. Just thought I would show. Love you guys. Flag on the play. The chart is something. Hold on, did I mess around? You know, that may be me. Error on me. I mistakenly closed it. My bad, y'all. I did have trading view up. I updated the shit and it closed my fucking trading view. And I just noticed it. I said, what am I doing that? My bad. Flag on the play. That's my bad. Here we go. You know what? I don't want to be there, y'all. So I don't want to I don't want to cook my CPU like that anyway, because it's pretty high. It's pretty high. So I'm gonna come back and check it out, because I gotta look at my settings to see any of my new updates that are, you know, causing this performance hungry. But yeah, it just real. It's previous day high. Yes, definitely. Said, hey man, we got business to conduct up here. We gotta accept this. That's all that matters to me. Acceptance, failure. Initially, it definitely failed. I'm like, where you falling down to? Because the consensus is saying this. And by all means, you can do what the fuck you want to do, but show me with truth, just sincere truth. Anyway, yapping again. A little small win there. That's a 101. Do some more kind of like being that close. What's gold doing? Gold's rising, but it's back inside the area of the show. Instead of commentate. Ripping. But a lot of volume with it pretty fast. On ES, you can still see that. And you come back into this area overlap here on gold, but its volume is just kind of ripping through the volume. Good, I see you build picking up too. It's picking up. Good discovery, expansion. According to my rules, bro, my first trade is a win. I'll take another trade. So we'll see what happens on our next stream. Just collecting some more data just to be like, all right, why did you enter that trade? What was the result of that trade? My cat decides this is a good time to fucking explore the room. I'm like, hold on. I have these headphones on so I don't hear them. But you just see movement out the side of your eye. Like, hold on, huh? Hold on, you gonna be able to just let me let them out really quick and then we gonna see, bro. Let's chill. Let's vibe for a little bit because I'm just chilling. Like I said, I follow my rules. It's not necessarily rules. Come on, it's just really me. Feedback over time, dog. I've been doing this for damn near 6 years. You're gonna eventually fucking listen to yourself, trust yourself. Hopefully, I would guess. But letting that little dude out. Or he starts his little shenanigans, but hey, he could just be chilling. But let me beat him to the punch because I love this dude. Right. Said ES is on a fucking terror, dog. First 15 minutes. It goes out order traders. So much volume up here though. Okay, we definitely cleared overnight with acceptance and approaching our standard deviation. See, we build some volume here too. It's just more acceptance. So hey, we're continuing. It could be a little spicy up here because it wasn't no goddamn wall. I'm looking at NASDAQ. There wasn't much volume up here yesterday. But yesterday prices ain't today prices, dog. Remember that. Always. I just like to see the footprints. Not, as an order flow, but the footprint. Like the trace. You trace the outline of yesterday. It's crazy. Go really just sat there. I said, nah, but you already opened up with a gap and everything too. Crazy. Maybe if you're playing. Yeah, we did pretty good on that entry. Made sure we were above that ledge before we entered. The ES was pushing, saw acceptance. Yeah. Love to use my volume trades of this. ES, but I primarily trade NASDAQ, but I look at gold as, all right, what are you doing? How does your profile look, and what did you do overnight? As in market sentiment, but it all comes back to ES, Standard & Poor's, S&P 500. Who would have knew that the thing that really bottlenecked me the most was just there's too much fucking levels, man. Too much levels. So I ended up writing this shit down. We can read that. That came to me one day, like, man, why are these levels here? What does this mean to me? My system. You gotta stress test that. Because all of this is just, you're just participating with other people in their beliefs and where they believe the market will go. I wouldn't necessarily say retail, all that. I don't even care about none of that. But as you strip all that away, it's just beliefs. Shit, I look at it like the way that it was explained to me. It's like a gate. A gate of people that just like, let's say it's like someone at a subway and everyone's trying to rush in to make the train or whatever you call it. Yeah, I guess you call it sub, whatever you call that shit. I'm not familiar that way. But people are also trying to exit at the same time. And that's literally it. We always say, hey, okay, people are going in, but we're going this direction though. But it's like, oh, no, we want to go and get that push back. It's like, okay, failure. Acceptance. Acceptance is when those people just let you in. And more people keep coming in, more volume, okay. You're like, all right, we got room for you. That's how I see it. It's all perspective. That's shit. Hell, that's life. Yeah, we expanded outside of pre-market. The pre-market range. So let's see what happens. ES swept previous day. I wouldn't necessarily say swept, but you clearly see we above it. This is the previous day. Alright. So we built acceptance above NASDAQ, one of the most prominent. Something. Let's say we definitely built some size up here. There's some size up here. Gold, we kind of like right literally inside the mix of the range. Above, like, overnight, like 50% of overnight. Mid range, I added that back to see how we hold it, because I really believe if we got failure, if you really gonna fail, bro, you gonna come back down there. But then I look at volume and be like, hey man, what's in the way of you coming back down there? Is there really much belief? Not looking at yesterday prices when you when you doing that, I'm looking at the day prices. Yesterday price is just a reference point. The price that has the heaviest weight is the now price. You keep saying yesterday prices, it's not today prices. But yeah. I guess we'll vibe out to the last candle here, y'all. Like I said, I think it's my third time seeing it. I may not have completed it. It's part of my current I guess trading plan per se. Bruh, it's my trading plan. Complicated it. One green, we done. Break even. Got another opportunity. We lost. We got another opportunity. As long as we stay within the parameters of our risk per the day. And yeah, that's it. Come back the next day. Like I said, this week is a little more availability. My schedule opened up some, so and more opportunity. So we'll see what we do with that. So right now, my current plan is just to, like I said, get the reps in, expand, and scale. Do it one time, I can't do it all the time, man. So yeah. Truly believe that. It's just been a minute, man. 5 years. But it's just my style of trading and growth and learning and all that. I'm just, really wasn't necessarily in a rush. I just knew that what I was seeing wasn't really what I wanted to see. Just deep down, just as inside me, like, I know that hey, this ain't the way I win. This ain't the way I trade. So kept having that inner conflict, which it's not that I had an issue of over trading, over leveraging. I just wasn't taking trades. I really didn't have an issue of quote unquote blowing accounts. It was more so of I was just really on my mad scientist shit, just really just refining. I never was one of those traders to be like, oh, let me just, I see some progress with this. I stress tested, man. I see progress with this. Okay, let me, I'm not taking my damn time I'm not taking my time trying to pass these odds either, but I know deep down that readiness wasn't not like, I don't believe you're gonna always be 100% ready, but deep down, like, hey man, this is what I know. You know. It's the best way I can say it. But yeah, 5 years. That's what you really don't really hear much. I think I heard someone speak on that yesterday on TikTok. Something along the lines of, hey man, it's a lot of people talk about, over trading, over leveraging. Now you don't really hear much people talk about under trading. Not really a byproduct of that learning. I wouldn't say subset, but that route, that avenue, I guess. Take a whole lot of trust. A lot of just really, when I sit back and reflect, it's just a whole lot of trust from just losing. It's like, hey man, you run to the whole process of making sure you're not, stripping down too much things. What works for you once you get past that whole mentorship phase when it comes to trading, the trading journey. Ooh, we're running the highs right now. NASDAQ just yet. Alright, get it like another 2 minutes, y'all, but I'll have a little longer. So I like this. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Just, just our readiness when we came in to the markets to participate today. It's pretty solid. And I really fuck with my volume profile. And then that comes from feedback and just being like, sometimes just you're like, damn, I don't want to change anything. But then you feel deep down, you're dishonoring yourself because you know that you don't like something, that part of you that says you don't like it. But with me, it don't take much for me to move that way because it's just like, hey, man, I see a bottleneck and plus feedback, scratch. You just trust yourself. Here we got this manifest profile. Yeah, it's the best way to use the volume profile is to manually fucking draw it up. Because my previous stream, what was on there was session. Was a session profile, daily session profile. Like I said, I noticed the bottleneck with just the time. There's only 2 indicators on here, and that's just the sessions, which is just the color, and these little lines here. See here, little dotted lines and solid lines. Just the open, high, midpoint, and low of the current day, and current day ETH, electronic hours, if you happen to give it for. Yeah. Oh, you guys got a little more value. I just noticed I'm just up here yapping. But peace. Beautiful Monday, great day. Let's continue on, man. Let's continue on. How did it feel today trading? I felt like I traded from a space of ease like I'm supposed to. And that's how I feel like trading should be. Alright, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. I enjoyed myself. Hopefully you guys find value in this video. Playback. If you have any comments, suggestions, please drop them motherfuckers down below. Fuck with your boy, Goldilocks Day Trading. We out. See you tomorrow. Peace.